Hello and welcome to Shedverse. My name is Beth Murillo, and today we're taking a look at the production process and how to set things up for a new flow that we have here late February, early March of 2024. So first you need to go into Settings, Finance Panel, Miscellaneous, and then here is where you're going to set up the steps of production for your process. You can add whatever steps you need, you can remove what's here, edit, change the name, doesn't matter, but these are going to be the steps that are part of your production process and what will need to be inspected on a building in order to complete it. You can add in commission percentages that fall to each of those roles, and then this is a new piece here for us. Our production queue can only display 5 steps. So you can choose which 5 steps you want to have displayed in the queue and what order you want those in. So it will default sort into this order. So if installer was the first thing you wanted to see, you would put a 1 there. You'd remove your number from the meta ordered. For this to take effect, you will need to finish this, close your file, and relog it into Shedverse in order for this to take effect for then any new production records created. So let's say this is what we want. We're going to come into production queue. And from here, we now have a couple of new pieces of terminology here. Approved is the date that the production record was created, so that could be a lot request was approved or a quote was processed from the office. But so this is the approved. Processed then is that you have started looking, someone from the shop has started looking at the order and has the process date in there. Then you have framer, floor, painter, roofer, and installer. Those are the 5 items that you had displayed. Oh, okay, I haven't logged back in. I changed it to metal ordered being the first of 5, and I haven't logged back in since I made that change earlier today. So it would show, based on what you saw a minute ago, the metal ordered framer, floor, painter, roofer, and then installer would be missing. And then your final inspection. And all of this will change as you change those, what order you want them in, what names you want them to be called. This will rechange and with the changes that you make. Then in our production record here, you will no longer see the checklist here because that was part of what was hard-coded and creating some problems for some people. And now this is the only list that you have to work off of. When you go to do final inspection, the system is now looking for how many steps do you have and how many steps have been signed off on. So if you have 7 steps in here, it's looking that all 7 of them have a date of completion in them before it will allow the final inspection. And then you'll see here that we have the approved date, process date, and the final inspection date, which belong to the production record itself. We've also added a little bit of information down here as well. You can see the most recent delivery records that are created for this building. Hope this helps make things a little bit easier. There's just obviously some new functionality in here. One of the other pieces that released very recently as well is the QR code, and this is an older record, so it will auto-generate that QR code upon the records being created. If it doesn't, or if something with the QR code doesn't work, you can do what I did and create one or hit the refresh code. This QR code will print on your build sheet here. Oops, I lost my cursor. It will print on your build sheet here. And that build sheet, of course, it goes to the shop. Your staff, your inspectors can scan this QR code. It will immediately open FileMaker Go, and they'll be able to log in and go directly to this building's production record to do inspection on the building. Please note, you do need to have FileMaker Go installed on that iPad or iPhone that they use to scan it, and it does only work with an iPad or iPhone. It does not work with Android. So hope this helps and makes everybody's life a little bit easier.